Welcome to our channel, the place where your day can change and where your life can begin again, one small step at a time. If you are tired of waking up without purpose, if you feel like you waste your days feeling lazy, confused, or distracted, and if life seems to move too fast while you stay in the same place, then this video is for you. Today, we are going to fix that. Today, you will learn how to plan your day, not just like a productive person, but like someone who is finally ready to take control of their life. This video is not only about to-do lists or calendars. It is about your time, your focus, your dreams, and your future. If you truly understand what I share here, you will never live another day the same way again. Let me ask you something. Have you ever had a day where you were busy from morning to night, but when the day ended, you still felt like you did nothing important? You were tired, but not proud. You worked, but you didn't grow. You reacted, but you didn't lead. You survived, but you didn't live. This is how millions of people spend every single day. They wake up with no plan. They scroll, they rush, they chase, they forget. They live on autopilot and slowly lose control of their life. But here's the truth that changed my life. Your day is not just a day. Your day is your life in small pieces. Every decision you make today shapes the person you will become tomorrow. Every habit you repeat today decides the results you will see next year. Every hour you waste is an hour you will never get back. You are not losing time. You are losing opportunities, growth, power, freedom, and joy. How you live your day is how you live your whole life. That is why you must stop letting the day control you and start designing it with clarity, calmness, and purpose. And the good news is you do not need a perfect life. You just need one powerful day, and then repeat it again and again and again. This video will not only change how you plan your day, it will also help you build your English vocabulary, listening skills, and your ability to understand real that powerful English. So if you want to change your life and improve your English at the same time, make sure you subscribe and let's grow together. Let's begin with step 1. Make a to-do list before you sleep. This is not a small tip. This is a habit that can completely transform your life. Why does it matter? Because if you go to bed with your mind full of thoughts, worries, and unfinished tasks, your brain keeps working all night with no direction. You wake up confused, you check your phone, you scroll, you react, and suddenly the day controls you. But when you make a simple plan before sleeping, everything changes. You go to sleep with peace. You wake up with purpose. Your brain already knows what to do, and you start the day with momentum instead of stress. Science even supports this. When you write your tasks the night before, your subconscious mind begins solving problems while you sleep. It creates a quiet plan in the background. When you wake up, you feel clearer, calmer, and more focused. Many CEOs, athletes, and creators do this because they know that preparation gives them power. Before sleeping, take 5 to 10 minutes with no distractions. Use a notebook or simple planner and write tomorrow's plan in 3 parts. First, choose your top 3 priorities, the tasks you must complete no matter what. One big task for your future: learn, create, build. One medium task for your life: health, money, family, communication. One small task for cleanup: calls, messages, reminders. Do not write 25 tasks. Write what truly matters. Focus gives you strength. Second, if you want more control, schedule time blocks. For example, 8 to 10, study English. 10:30 to 12, deep work project. 2 to 2:30, messages and emails. 5 to 6, gym or a walk. 7 to 8, reading and reflection. This schedule becomes your map. Without a map, you wander all day. Third, visualize your day before sleeping. Close your eyes and imagine tomorrow. See yourself waking up calm, finishing your tasks, avoiding distractions, and feeling proud at night. Your brain remembers the vision and follows it. For example, if you are trying to improve your English and career, your list might look like this: finish one chapter of your English book, send a job application email, clean your workspace. Then schedule blocks like 8 to 9 reading and note taking, 10 to 11 applying for one job, 6 to 6:30 cleaning your room. That is enough. You don't need a big plan, just a clear one. When you wake up tomorrow, you won't waste time wondering what to do. You will simply begin. If you don't plan your day the night before, you will end up following someone else's plan. Don't let that happen. Take control. Start tonight. Step 2. Set the sequence and stay flexible. Success is not about doing 100 tasks a day. It is about doing the right tasks in the right order with the right energy. Planning is not only writing tasks, it is designing a smooth flow that your mind can follow like music. After your main focus block, move to lighter, easier tasks. This is the time for simple responsibilities like checking emails, replying to messages, doing small household chores, running quick errands, having your lunch break, paying bills, or organizing files. Keep this part of the day fast and simple. Don't overthink. Just complete the small tasks and move on. Next, you need a block for physical movement and mental recharge. When your body moves, your mind becomes sharper. In the afternoon or early evening, add a short period of movement. You can go for a walk, do home workouts, visit the gym, stretch, dance, or even listen to English audio while walking. Movement resets your brain and gives you fresh energy to continue the day with clarity. Then comes your evening reflection and reset. Your day isn't finished until you end it with awareness. Evening is the time to look at what you did, cross off the tasks you completed, release any stress, and prepare your mind for tomorrow. Write your next to-do list and go to sleep with intention. When you end the day well, you start the next day strong. Let's imagine you're an English learner who also works from home. Your daily flow might look something like this. Wake up at 7, brush your teeth, stretch, and drink water. At 7:30, review your plan for the day. At 8, study English vocabulary as your important work. At 9, watch an English lesson on YouTube and take notes. At 10, have breakfast. At 11, answer emails and messages. At noon, clean your room. At 1, have lunch. At 2, take a 20-minute walk while listening to English. At 3, work on your job or side project. At 5, enjoy your free time or do some controlled scrolling. At 7, reflect and plan for tomorrow. At 10, go to sleep without your phone in bed. You don't need to follow this schedule perfectly, but having a clear sequence gives you flow, peace, confidence, and results. And here's something important. You are not a robot. Life is not perfect. Things will change, and that is normal. You might get a call, you might feel tired, or someone might need your help. That's life. But the key is this: adjust the order, not the whole plan. If you can't do a task in the morning, move it to the evening. If you miss something, carry it to tomorrow. If your energy is low, switch a big task with a smaller one. Be flexible like water, but keep moving in the right direction. When your day has no order, your life becomes messy. But when your day has a clear sequence, your life begins to move forward one step at a time. Imagine if you followed a flexible, well-designed sequence every day for 30 days. You would feel more in control. You would build strong habits. You would stop wasting energy. You would feel proud every night, and you would become someone unstoppable just by mastering your day. That is the power of creating your sequence. It doesn't only organize your time, it shapes your mind, your mood, and your future. Now let's move to step 3. Don't pick up your phone before brushing your teeth. This may be uncomfortable to hear, but it is true. Many people wake up and the first thing they do is grab their phone where while still lying in bed. Eyes barely open, no intention, no focus, no breath, no thought. Just pick up the phone and start scrolling. Social media, messages, notifications, endless feed. And just like that, your mind is already gone. You have given away your focus, your energy, and your attention in the first moments of your day. You start your morning with someone else's life, someone else's opinion, someone else's food photo, someone else's drama, not your own thoughts. And then you wonder why the day feels stressful before breakfast, why you feel tired even after sleeping, why you can't focus, or why your mind feels heavy. It's not your job, it's not your family, and it's not your lack of motivation. It's the way you start your day with your phone. The problem isn't the phone itself. The problem is that the moment you wake up, you begin your day by reacting instead of leading. You consume instead of create. You compare instead of focus. You escape instead of grow. You start your day with noise, not clarity. And if the first thing you touch every morning is your phone, then of course your day feels like it belongs to everyone else. This is not about strict discipline. This is about protecting the first 15 to 30 minutes of your day, the most sensitive and powerful part of your mind. Think of this period as your mental garden. Your mind wakes up fresh every morning, like clean soil, ready to grow anything. But if the first thing you put into that soil is a stressful comment, a scary headline, a distracting video, a message that pressures you, or a notification that reminds you of everything unfinished, then confusion and stress will grow all day. But imagine if the first seed was different: a deep breath, a slow stretch, a clear goal, a glass of water, a clean face in the mirror, or a small moment to smile at the person you are becoming. That seed grows clarity for the rest of the day. This is why the rule is simple. Don't touch your phone before brushing. Not because it's a strict rule, but because it is a shield that protects your energy and sets the tone for your entire day. When you follow this rule, you start your day with silence, silence, and silence instead of noise, with yourself instead of others, with focus instead of comparison, with presence instead of panic. Your mind stays calm, your energy stays balanced, and you send yourself a powerful message. I am not here to consume. I am here to create. Let's look at an example. If you wake up at 7, most people stay in bed, grab their phone, open Instagram, and lose 30 minutes without even noticing. They feel tired, behind, and unmotivated before the day even begins. Now compare that with the power version. Wake up, sit up, don't touch the phone. Brush your teeth, wash your face, smile, drink water, look outside, breathe. Review your to-do list. Start one positive action like stretching, walking, writing, or speaking English out loud. Then begin your first real task at 8. Same person, same day, but completely different results. The reason many people distracted by 10 in the morning, the reason their to-do list gets ignored, the reason they feel disconnected from their goals is often because of the first thing they do when they wake up. If it's the phone, the day belongs to the world. If it's themselves, the day belongs to them. And yes, you might say you use your phone for work, study, or learning English. Some habits shape your entire life, and this is one of them. The point is not to avoid your phone forever. It's simply not the first thing you touch when you wake up. In the morning, your mind is like a clean page. Let your own thoughts write the first line, not the noise of the world. For the next 7 days, try this. Leave your phone in another room before you sleep. Use a real alarm if you have to. Wake up, brush your teeth, breathe deeply, drink water, open your window. Only check your phone after you've been awake for at least 30 minutes. Keep a small notebook beside your bed instead of a screen. And even if you break the habit once, return to it the next day. If you protect your mornings, you protect every other habit in your life. The way you start your day becomes the way you live your life. If the first thing you see is a screen, your mind becomes a follower. But if the first thing you see is yourself, your mind becomes a leader. Do not give your morning away to chaos. Take it back. Wake up, breathe, think one clear thought, and begin your life, not just your day. Now let's talk about something deeper. Imagining your perfect day. Many people feel like their days simply happen to them. They wake up, do tasks, stay busy, get distracted, survive the day, and then go to bed without feeling alive. They feel heavy inside, like another day has passed without becoming who they want to be. That's not laziness. That is living without alignment, without a vision. Imagining your ideal day is not fantasy. It's mental training. You are not just dreaming, you are creating a blueprint for the life you want. When you can clearly see your ideal day, you understand what matters, what doesn't, and what kind of person you want to be. But most people never stop to imagine anything before bed or after waking up. They react instead of lead. They don't know how they want to feel, what they want from the day, or what success should look like. So they copy others, scroll mindlessly, rush, guess, and hope for clarity. But clarity doesn't arrive on its own. You create it. And you create it by imagining your day before it begins. Your brain cannot tell the difference between imagination and reality. Studies on athletes, soldiers, and musicians show that just imagining a skill activates the same parts of the brain as performing it. When you picture yourself succeeding, your brain starts to believe it. When you see yourself confident, your body behaves with confidence. When you visualize focus, you act with more control. You are training your subconscious to follow the path you choose. This practice takes only 3 to 5 minutes, either before sleeping or right after you brush your teeth in the morning. Sit up, not lying down. Close your eyes. Breathe slowly. Ask yourself, if today were one of the best days of my life, what would happen? Not in a dramatic, unrealistic way. Just a simple, peaceful, intentional day. What would it look like? Walk through your day in your mind, from morning to night. You wake up calm, not rushed. You brush your teeth with ease. You drink water and feel grateful. You look at your top goals. You complete your first task with focus. You eat well, you speak kindly, you move your body, you work with clarity, you avoid distractions, you rest in the evening, you spend time with people you love, you write a few lines in your journal, you go to bed proud of yourself. That is enough. A simple, powerful, intentional day. Imagine you want to improve your English, your confidence, and your routine. Your ideal day might start at 6:30. You brush, drink water, smile at yourself. You practice English for 10 minutes. You read one page of a book. You prepare breakfast without touching your phone. You work with focus. During your break, you watch a short English video. You walk while listening to a podcast. You eat dinner calmly. You write a short journal entry in English. You sleep with gratitude. If you could live even 80% of that every day for a month, you wouldn't recognize yourself. You would feel confident, organized, calm, and strong. The modern world pushes us to do more, scroll more, move faster. But doing more is not the answer. Clarity is the answer. If you don't define your ideal day, you will keep chasing random goals and burning energy. This step teaches you to slow down so you can actually move forward. So tonight, sit for a few quiet minutes. No phone, no noise. Close your eyes and walk through your perfect day. See yourself honest, focused, peaceful, productive. Feel the pride, the calmness, the strength. Tell yourself, this is the life I'm building. Go to bed with clarity instead of stress. Tomorrow morning, your brain will remember. You cannot live a day you cannot imagine, but once you imagine it, you can begin living it. So don't fall asleep inside your phone or inside your worries. Fall asleep inside your vision, inside the future you're creating. One day at a time, one thought at a time, one habit at a time. And soon people will ask you how you changed so much, and you will smile and say, I started planning my day with a dream I could feel. The power of planning your day is not in doing more tasks. It's in taking control of your time, your mind, and your energy. Every small choice, every habit, every moment adds up. When you wake up, protect your first minutes. Visualize your day. Move with intention. Follow a clear sequence, but stay flexible. Take care of your body. Focus on your most important work. Reflect on your progress in the evening. End your day with gratitude and purpose. When you do this consistently, you stop living reactively. You stop giving your time to distractions, notifications, and other people's agendas. Instead, you start living your own life. You start shaping the person you want to become. You build habits that create success, calm, focus, and confidence. One intentional day leads to another, and in a month, a year, or 5 years, your life will be completely different. Remember, you don't need a perfect life to start. You just need a powerful day, and you can create it every morning and evening, step by step. Start with small changes. Don't touch your phone first thing. Plan your day. Imagine your ideal day. Move your body. Focus on your priorities and reflect at night. Protect these habits like they are the foundation of your future. Your day is your life in miniature. When you take control of it, you take control of everything. One day at a time, one habit at a time, one thought at a time. That is how ordinary people become unstoppable. That is how dreams become reality. That is how you live not just a day, but a life you are proud of. Start today. Take back your mornings. Plan your sequence. Visualize your perfect day. Move with clarity. End with gratitude. Sleep with intention. And every morning, rise ready to create, to grow, and to live with purpose. That is how you plan your day effectively and transform your life.